at the tone, the time will be 8:55 p.m. It is Sunday, February 16th, 2025. My name is Yasmine Walton-Durst, Walton-Durst, and in the description you will find a news article. It's the only time I've ever made the news, and it was a genuine trauma, and I faced 60 years in prison for a bomb threat on a train and something else, and then resisting arrest, all 3 felonies. I just want to talk about it. So, I love trains. I think I was just riding the train for fun, but I don't know, I kind of wanted to go to Detroit. I was just rambling around, and I paid for a ticket, and I got on the train, and at the next stop, we were there for a while. So we left Battle Creek about like 5, 6 or something. It was the the night train. What was it? It might have been Wolverine or 354. I keep track of all the names. So it's 365. There's 364. They all have different names. And they go to Chicago and Detroit from Battle Creek, and it's like, so Battle Creek is the center, and you could either bomb into Fifth Third in Chicago or bomb in Detroit, which I'm not really sure what that one is, but like Detroit, or like Battle Creek's like here, and you're like, go up. But when you're in Battle Creek, if you're going to Detroit, you're bombing in, and if you're going to Chicago, you're bombing in. You're basically just like free falling from Battle Creek into Chicago the whole time. Whee! And then it like puts on the brakes to stop, and then it free falls into Chicago. And you end up at the basement of the Fifth Third Bank. The basement of my bank. Basement of my bank. Bomb. You're bombing into Fifth Third. It's a thing we say. Trains, there's a lot of funny lingo. If you look at what the report is, like the print off from what the train is doing, it makes up all these crazy words like zygay, blah blah blah. It's like wee bah. When you look at like the diesel usage, like here, here, and here, and here, the train like makes up words for like what it's doing in relation to how much fuel it's using and how much it's free falling. And trains really do have a lot of really interesting personalities and like identities to them. Like they're I didn't even know. I didn't know until my son turned me on the trains and be like, he would hear it, he would watch it and be like, he's like, the race car! I was like, I didn't know, but like he knew, and I couldn't wait until he grew up and started telling me more and more about what he knew about trains, because he knew a lot. And we would watch trains all the time, which I think I was more interested in them than he was, but he watched them with me and he told me about them. Trains are fast. He liked to say. So anyway, so I was taking the train, and we were bombing into the basement of my bank. You end up at the basement of Fifth Third. You go up to the surface level, then cross the street and go downstairs to get to Union Station, which from there, like that's crossing the river, and then you go to like the rest of the Midwest. But from Battle Creek to Fifth Third building, you're bombing it. So anyways, I'm on the train. I don't know, I might have said bomb. There's a food car at the back, and the food car is like a really old train car, and it's like retrofitted to have like multiple microwaves, and it's like they're cooking like all this food that makes you shit yourself, like Taco Bell, and it's like in this impenetrable like bomb car, and we call it Stephen Jumbo Bomb Car. And I was laughing at the type of bomb car it was. I don't know. But it's funny because like when you get on a train, you get a full, you just ate, it's and then you have to shit at the train, on the train, you're changing the telemetry of the train, and so it's like, you should tell them, like, Baja Blast, Code Red. These are just jokes we make. Like, I say Taco Bell, we got a Baja Blast Code Red on this train. I am going to take a shit so hard you're gonna have to change the way you've program the engine because this is going to be such an epic shit. So it's like funny. And when everyone gets on the train and starts taking their shits, they're fucking up the telemetry of the train. And then when you all get everyone off the train because there's a bomb, that was insanely expensive for the train because they had already figured out all that fuel and everything for all the people, and then when the people get off and back on, it wrecks all the calculations. It's really expensive. So what happened was, I get on the train in Battle Creek. We stop in Albion, which is the very next stop. It's still in Calhoun County. I don't know what's going on. I'm eating. I'm really tired. I've been walking around in heels for days and days and days, like aimless around Battle Creek, running away from serial killers and hunting frogs, I don't know, in like high heels and like a pink, what do you call it, like a dress for like you got in drinks in, like a 50s like daiquiri dress, whatever, cocktail dress and shoes. I'm eating onions and cream cheese, and I hear Yasmine, and I look, and Yasmine, I'm like, he's like, yo, you're Yasmine. He's like, come with me, and I was like, and he grabs me, and he just drags me. I won't put my feet on the ground, because honestly, I really couldn't. My ankles were really swollen, and I was hurting, and I was so confused. And he dragged me off the train. He dragged me to his car. He put me in his car. Sometime later, someone comes up, you want to tell us what's going on here? I'm like, I honestly don't know. Like, are you letting me go? And they're like, no. So, all I know is everyone got off the train and then back on the train, but I didn't. I ended up being taken to Calhoun County Jail, which is like 30-minute ride in a Ford that's like, I was so scared we were going to die. I wasn't buckled in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They stripped me. I spent 12 days in jail because no one would come get me. My family was like, no way. Yeah, like, it was like a lot of money, I guess. Well, it's $1,000, but it's like, I really wasn't on good terms with anyone that I could remember their phone number of. So I sat in jail for 12 days, until I had a pretrial conference, and luckily the prosecutor, God, what's his name? The prosecutor knows me, personally. I've spoken to him, shook his hand before, because he's prosecuting the case of the kids who killed my son. So when he saw it, he was like, I know her, and maybe this is mental health or whatever, but either way, I want to see if we can get her a PR bond. So I did. So since July, I've been out from Calhoun County on a PR bond, and they've had many hearings, but I haven't been to any of them. It's hard to get to Battle Creek, and I really haven't had the ability to ask anybody for help or anything. But so now it's February. That happened in July. I'm still out on bond, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I haven't really been active in defending myself, but I just got a rehab. I got out of jail in Kent County and rehab, and now I'm on it. I'm like, oh my god, I do not want to go to prison for 60 years. I have no idea what to do. I don't know what's going on. I can honestly acknowledge that they maybe heard me utter bomb under my breath, because I'm like, Stephen Jumbo, bum car, Baja Blast, Code Red. I just love being on trains. It makes me giddy. I was happy. But I was also really tired. I was confused. I would please, can we find the video of what happened? There has got to be audio, video. I would like it put out to the public for everyone to see. I'm crazy talking to myself. But at the same time, think about how you would feel. Someone says your name immediately, and they expect you to just get up and... He could have introduced himself. He could have told me what was going on. I had no idea that someone had said that. And since I wasn't doing anything with a bomb or anything, I wasn't aware, I wasn't ready for it. He should have said, hi, this and that. Would you come with me? If I was fighting or something, I could understand. But he just dragged me off the train. They threw me in jail. That is a nasty fucking place. honestly, Calhoun County's not that bad. It's, jails are jails, but I mean, it's like, it was the first time I've ever been to jail. 30 years old, never been to jail, never been arrested. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. Sometimes I feel like especially last summer, I was getting targeted a lot by people because I was self-destructing and I was walking around homeless a lot, aimless, just kind of like, I don't care about anything. And like they see me and they're like, she's crazy. I'm gonna fuck her world up. You know, it's like, I feel like I was targeted because I am like, and what I want the video. I want the video of me on the train from Battle Creek to Albion. I want it all on I want it on YouTube. I want everyone to see it, please. And with the audio and video, it will let you guys make up your mind. Because honestly, yeah, sure, maybe I said bomb on a train. I really think that, like, if you're as big on trains as me, like someone who works at Amtrak, you would know what I was talking about. But it seems like someone with some sort of problem with me fucked my world up. And it's, I want to leave Michigan. It's really, I want to just go somewhere else for a little while, go on vacation, maybe consider like rehoming. I have friends that live in distant places, and there are relationships I could have that are not in Michigan. I'm stuck here. So let's get this fucking taken care of. Let's drop it. We need to figure it out. I want the whole world to see it and to make a decision for themselves. Do you think that I was threatening them with a bomb? Do you hear me say, I heard her say, I was taking a bomb on the train. Let's fucking prove it. Or disprove it, please. Okay, so what I'm calling is Baltimore, Ohio Railroad Company. My friends, David, please, can you do this? Can you find the video of me on the train somehow and put it on YouTube? I don't even have a ticket, but it's like a Amtrak from Battle Creek to Detroit. I don't know. You figure it out. Please help me.